Hey guys,
Hey
welcome
guys.
back.
I
As you
hope
can
you're
see,
all
we're
doing-
not alone.
No.
We are joined with Madeline.
Hi.
Hello. So glad to have you with us.
Thank you. So good to be with all of you.
Yay. This is going to be amazing. Okay, Caitlan,
Yeah.
do you want to introduce the first thing?
So, we're going to talk about music, I think. Different music we like and see where that takes artists and whatnot.
Sounds good with me.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan. Oh, music. I'm one of those people that has a very eclectic taste in music. My playlist can go from musicals to AC/DC.
Same.
Same.
I guess
Like-
we're all on the same page then.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. I'll actually get my Spotify up now so I can run through some of the stuff that I've got.
I listen to all sorts from from the 60s to early 2000s, a few from the 2010s,
Yeah,
but I also listen to a lot of musical theatre as well, from being a musical student.
I'm the old soul. I go back to the 50s as well. I go back to Elvis as well.
I love
like
Elvis.
oldies. I like oldies from the 50s and 60s. I like today's hits. I like show tunes, musical theater, and I like really old country. Not today's country, but old country.
Country as well, yes. Country artist wise, Shania Twain. Oh my god, she's amazing. I got to see her live in 2018. It was amazing.
The only artist I've ever seen that is Little Mix.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm going to my first concert in 2 years in June.
Same. Oh wait,
Yeah?
wait. I've actually got Joanne Shaw Taylor, a blues guitarist, first in April. Literally, Crossroads weekend. I stupidly
you're ditching me.
I'm ditching Caitlan on Crossroads weekend to go to the concert and then coming back for the evening. But then June, it's Queen and Adam Lambert. I've been waiting 2 years. 2 years I've been waiting for this concert. I was supposed to go in 2020 for my birthday, but they were like, computer says no. 2021, computer says no. And it's literally the day before my 22nd birthday. I'm going to see them. Just like, don't cancel it. Please don't cancel it. Please don't cancel it.
Yeah. No. No, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we're actually in the standing area as well. Last time we were like 4 or 5 rows from the middle, so it was quite close. So hopefully we can get a bit closer this time.
Those are always great. Yeah, the closer you can get to, like, because when I feel like, the closer you feel the energy of the person.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And like the atmosphere around you as well, because everyone's there for the same reason. Everybody.
Oh my God, yeah.
Is there to see.
I had a director tell me one time is that no one goes to concerts to listen to music. You don't go there for that. Because if the only point was to listen to music, you would just stay home, right? You could listen to music. You go there for the energy and for the company.
Yeah. And you never know. You could meet your best friend at that concert.
Right.
And also seeing the artist live is another whole nother experience, because the recordings are one thing, but seeing it live is another.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a completely different energy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm literally just looking through my playlist. Oh my life. The first block is Phantom of the Opera 25th anniversary from the Royal Albert Hall.
Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite version, actually.
Same. Ramin Karimloo. My God, that man's voice. Whew. And the fact that he's on Funny Girl on Broadway, I'm just like,
oh yeah, no, that's coming back soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go see that.
Yeah, I'm like, curses. Living in the UK, curses. And Beetlejuice is coming back. I'm just like,
I know, yeah. It was only off for like not a long time, but now it's finally back. So maybe I'll get to see it this time.
And there's apparently rumours of a West End transfer, which would be fantastic. And like, if Alex Brightman was to come with the show, that would be fabulous as well, because I've seen some of the clips of him as Beetlejuice, and I'm just like, wow, you are amazing.
The talent
on that man, because he's done Beetlejuice, he's done Dewey Finn in School of Rock, which is another fantastic show.
That show so much. I've seen that show twice. I saw that show twice in the same week.
Oh my goodness, I saw it in the West End.
Yeah,
I think just so happens that the same guy that played Dewey, Jake Sharp, when I saw it back in 2015, 2016, before it left the West End, I actually saw the same guy, Jake Sharp, play Dewey in the School of Rock UK tour.
Nice.
I was second row. Oh my God. That experience was just the stage was right there. The guitars and everything was just right in front of me. I'm like.
And the kids play all their own instruments.
They do. And I'm just like,
yeah.
You're shredding it like Led Zeppelin, man. How are you so good? And you're what, 11?
Yeah,
one of the brown.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, you're
one
good.
of my brownies. One of my brownies, you know, because I'm a girl guardian leader, is actually in School Rock as well. So she was singing one of the songs from it on the talent show, and I was like, I can't remember who she's playing. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, but that is so cool. That is fantastic.
It's such a good show.
I love it so much. And the songs are going to be stuck in my head all night now, and that's absolutely fine. I don't care. They're going to be stuck in my head.
Same. I'm going to go listen to Stick It to the Man after this.
Literally, that is my favourite song.
That's mine too. Oh my God, we have so much in common.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Elton John's just come up on my playlist as well.
Elton John, yeah.
That's amazing.
His farewell tour is this year. Oh, and next year. I was just looking, I was saying to my mum, I was like, should we go see him? So we looked at the concert dates for near us, and we were like, these seats are really good. It's like the way we're in our arena, there's like 3 blocks at the front, and we're in one of the 3 blocks towards the back. So we're like close-ish. But considering the tickets went on sale years ago, the fact that they're still there, it's like
that's so great. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
Oh my gosh. And it's the last chance we'll get to see him. So
yeah,
you kind of have to. If it's the last tour,
absolutely.
you gotta go for it.
Yeah. No, I wanted to go see him in 2020, but then 2020 happened.
Yeah. That happened.
Yeah. But no, I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, I definitely think it would be. What about you, Kate? Yeah. Have you got any concerts coming up?
Not really. I'm off to see Six in May finally, though.
Six the musical?
Yeah.
I just saw it 2 weeks ago.
Oh my
Last week, actually.
Jealous.
For my 21st, a couple of years ago, my sister got me Rocky Horror tickets. And then just before Christmas, she saw Six in our book. And she was hinting, so I went, you got me Rocky Horror tickets, I'll get you Six. And by the time it was time to go to Six, it was pandemic. And then last year I was supposed to go. A week before I was supposed to go, pandemic. So finally getting to go.
Yay! Finally though. Finally. You mentioned Rocky Horror, that is another one.
Yeah,
I got to see it for the first time ever last year, 2nd row again. I don't know how I got so lucky with the tickets, but Christian Lavacum.
Last night he was in York and it was his 2000th show as
2000 shows. He's done narrator, Riff Raff, Frankenfurter. He's done pretty much everything in that show.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just remembered I'm seeing Alice Cooper as well this year.
Nice.
How could I forget that? Are you a little bit annoyed at me there, Caitlin?
Yeah, that flip off was Megan, not to you. Because Alice Cooper, come on.
Well, my dad has always wanted to take me, and I've seen some of the tapings of his shows, and they always look really fun. So I said to my dad, there's tickets available. These are the really good seats. Do you want to go? They're £60 each, which is really good. And I was like, yeah, why not? So book.
And in June, it's not a concert, but me, my mum and sisters off seeing Mrs. Brown live.
It's Mrs. Brown is a comedy show in the UK. UK comedy show. Top comedy.
After this, you have to find some clips and send you it.
Send them to me. I'd love to see.
It's tongue in cheek, but it's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Oh, ACD.
No, that's the best kind of comedy, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I think we should make a supernatural musical from the musical episode.
Oh, that would be funny. But anyway,
Yeah.
yes. Music.
And Jensen and Jared just coming in saying there's no singing in Supernatural. That'd be hilarious.
Anyway, music.
Mm.
Yeah, we get on. We do have a few tangents if it's related, but yes, music. AC/DC.
Definitely.
Obviously, AC/DC. Love it.
Yes.
A lot of movie soundtracks as well for some reason.
Goonies soundtrack.
Ghostbusters soundtrack.
I should have tuned my guitar or my ukulele before I came on here, but now I can't because I'm using my phone to be on here, and then I have my tuner app on my phone, so I can't. But like I should have thought of that before.
No,
that would have been
right.
fun.
That's all
We'll
right.
have to have you on again then, so they can do some music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, next time for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, the Phantom of the Opera movie, Jared Butler movie. I've got the soundtrack for that.
I need to see that. It's on my list. I need to watch it.
Watch it.
Meatloaf, obviously.
Yeah, Bat Out of Hell. I've got the Love Never Dies soundtrack. Bon Jovi, Adam Lambert. Oh my god, I've got so much music.
Kansas.
Again, you can see musicals to madness, Rob Zombie and things like that.
My playlists never stay the same. What I do is like I just end up listening to songs that like just random songs that I think are like good, and then I end up listening to newer songs after that, like not newer songs, but like just different songs from the ones I've been listening to the past few weeks, you know what I mean? And then like the soundtrack change.
Okay, so as we can tell, every single one of us has a very eclectic taste in music, which is absolutely fantastic. Because to be fair, when I was younger, I used to, when people were asking me, oh, what music do you listen to? And I'm like, oh, Shania Twain, this, that, the other. And they're like, what? They kind of looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, yeah. I was just like, you're the one that's uneducated if you don't know who these people are.
Yes, I was the same. I mean, well, not with Shania Twain. I didn't hear about Shania Twain until I was a teenager. But I was the only kid growing up who listened to older music.
Yeah,
I was the only one. Like nobody like. Say again.
I think I was as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, we relate so much. Yeah. No, I mean, everybody was like, why do you listen to the Beatles all the time? Why can't you listen to? And I said, I do listen to newer stuff. I just happen to prefer stuff from 50 years ago.
Yeah, it's like I prefer to listen to AC/DC or Queen over some of the newer stuff.
Queen's great. I've seen Queen with Adam Lambert before. Queen's great.
They are fantastic, literally.
So
because I've got the Live Around the World album and I've got it on, I think it's LP, because I've got a vinyl record player myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need a vinyl record player. I need one of those. I've been meaning to get one for years.
Yeah, it's my dad's, but we're sharing it.
Yeah.
So I've started buying my own records, like the new AC/DC album, a couple of Queen albums, just to start building up my collection, because he's got a massive trunk that's full of vinyl. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat that. Not a chance.
No, not at all.
Like, he's got Pink Floyd, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Metallica, and I'm like, whoa. And that's all the music I grew up on. And if it weren't for my dad, I wouldn't be into that sort of music.
Yeah, no, same.
We are literally relating so much. This is insane.
Right. We have like the exact same experiences, I think. Yeah,
this is
like my granddad, he's obsessed with Fleetwood Mac. And
I know
you can't beat Fleetwood Mac. Well, you can, but you can't. But he has a boat and he just put Fleetwood Mac on, and we were sat up top and it was blaring out of the river, and literally everyone came out and started singing to it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, I remember multiple times my dad, every time an AC/DC track would come on the radio, he'd crank the volume all the way up, roll the windows down. And when I was younger, I'd be a bit like, it's too loud. But now I'm just like, crank it up.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care, crank it up.
Nice.
Oh dear. Shall we move on to movies?
Oh, sure. Love that.
Oh, movie-wise, I've changed a lot over the years. Like when I was younger, You couldn't get me in a haunted house for one. Any of those haunted attraction type things. And then fast forward to now, I'm a horror nerd. You would not have predicted it.
I can't. I mean, I can't go. I myself can't go inside a haunted house still. I know. I mean, that sounds weird to someone who grew up around actors, but still, I can't. I mean, well, which is weird, but because I like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. I don't know if you've heard of that in the UK, but like I like that a lot. But I think that's because it's outdoors.
Yeah.
I mean, but I do like horror movies a lot.
Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights, we hear about it a lot because over in the UK, we do have like scare events as well.
Yeah.
So some of our big theme parks have like Scarefest, Fright Nights, things like that.
What do you guys have over there?
We've got Alton Towers, which is the main one up in the Midlands area where I am. There's one down south. Yeah, there's a down south one that's more thrill seeker. That's Thorpe Park. That's my personal favourite because I'm a thrill seeker myself. Drayton Manor, it's more aimed at families, and that's again up in the middle of the country. There's a few in Scotland, I think. There's a few here, there, and everywhere, but Alton Towers, Drayton Manor, and Thorpe Park are the main three.
Yeah.
Nice.
And in Yorkshire area, there's like Water Valley, Flamingo Land. That's about it, really. But there's also like a few.
That's cool then. I've never been to the UK, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. And there is a rumoured massive, like 4 themed zones park being built in London area. It'll be like the UK Disneyland for us.
Oh, great!
It'll be like a Disneyland for the UK. It's massive, and there's gonna be like a space themed one. I think they're gonna base that off Star Trek, from what I've heard. So that'll be fun. So that'll be good. All the Trekkies will be descending when that opens. But yeah, theme park wise, there's a few, but there's not massive amounts.
Sure.
But no, we do have a lot of independent horror attractions as well. So like the home haunts and things like that.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Again, I actually work in one. I've gone from hating haunted houses to working in one. And it's actually at the back of a bar and club local to me. There's like a whole area behind the bar and club that we own, and we've turned it into a horror maze. And we've won a couple of industry awards, and the industry awards are coming up again. The industry awards are coming up again very soon. Nominations will be out in a couple of weeks, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes.
Sending all my good energy.
Fingers crossed, but yeah, horror movies.
All of it. All of it's crossed.
Yeah, horror films are like classic and modern, because you can't beat a good classic horror movie at all.
No, definitely. Agreed. I mean, I used to think that Psycho was a horror movie. I don't think it is. Yeah. But I used to think it was.
That makes it creepy.
Yeah. I used to think it was, but it's not. Now, once I watched it, I was like, this is not a horror movie. But that's the first one that came to mind.
It's more.
It's the first one that comes to mind, even though it's not one. Yeah.
Yeah, it messes with your head. It's like Misery. That
I haven't seen that yet.
It's so good.
One film that's mentioned a lot on our podcast.
I haven't seen that. That's the one with. Wait, what's the actress's name? Who's in that?
Kathy Bates.
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of.
She is phenomenal, and I will keep singing her praises because she is absolutely incredible in that movie. Highly recommend it.
I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to get this surgery a couple years ago, and I didn't end up getting it. But like the doctor who was going to do it for me kept bringing that movie up and was like, the surgery's gonna be kind of like, and I was like,
what?
Yeah.
A good job you didn't watch the film then.
It's a good job you didn't watch it.
I said, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, if you watch the film, you'll realise why we're reacting like this, because we've both seen it, so we both know what he meant. It's like,
yeah, no, it was it was because I walk a little, so it was supposed to like fix that, and I didn't end up doing it partly because of those comments.
Yeah, that's not really something you should have said, to be honest.
Yeah.
Speaking as a training student nurse, they should not have said that to you.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have said that.
I had the same feeling then. But that maybe I will watch it and then I'll be like, oh,
that's what it. Once you watch it and you see the scene, you will know. Just that's all I'm saying. Once you see it, you'll know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll message you in the group chat and I'll definitely say.
But no, apart from that one scene, that one scene just messed with my head. But it's just a really good psychological horror film.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, amazing. And Robert Englund.
I'm a little behind, but yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
No, it is good.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Say again?
What about Friday the 13th?
I haven't seen that one either. I usually watch really
Halloween?
Halloween? Some of the classic horror movies. Caitlan. Oh my goodness. But no, I haven't seen a couple of classic horrors yet, like Hellraiser and...
No, I ain't seen that.
Not yet.
I will watch Hostel. I will watch Saw.
Saw's brilliant. What are you on about?
Dude, I messed up enough.
Anyway, what other classic horrors have you seen?
I mean, I like horror movies, but like, I mean, I saw like the beginning of The Exorcist, and I said, and then I went,
nope.
Yeah, I went, this is a little, yeah, I mean, I like horror movies, but like, I mean, the horror movies I watch are usually a little more modern, like The Sixth Sense is my favorite movie of all time.
Sixth Sense.
That's not just my favorite movie, but not just my favorite horror movie, but my favorite movie, like, in general of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's 1999, so.
It's a good
I have so many favorite movies.
Oh yeah, same. I could list about 10 from each genre. Conjuring movies, the Insidious movies. Whew. Like the first Conjuring.
I saw this Poltergeist movie. I think that's what it was. I think it was the remake or something.
Yeah, Poltergeist. There was the original, and I will be honest.
That's the remake.
I got halfway through the original and had to turn it off because I got bored.
Oh no, that's not what I was expecting to hear.
No, because I started watching it and it was okay. Stop it. But then it got a bit slow and started dragging out a bit, and I was like, Like, I'd get it if it was slow at the start to build up the plot, and then it was started to go into the actual action. But when it slows down halfway through, it's a bit.
Yeah, I saw the remake in the theater with my friend and my dad, and that was it. We were the only 3 people in the theater because we went at like 11:15 at night.
Oh no.
And so my dad went and sat somewhere else, like in the like away from me and my friends, so that we would, we could feel like we were alone, like we were having a girls' night or whatever. And he didn't end up doing this, but he said he was considering like sneaking up behind us during the jump scare.
That would totally be me. Why is that sounds like something I would do?
I'd do the same.
I would so do that.
Because like he would have been able to because there was nobody else there.
Literally. And I was, as you were saying, I was thinking that I was like, did he sneak up behind you and scare you, or sneak in front of you to scare you?
No, he just said he considered it.
That would have, if that happened to me, I would scream the place down.
Right.
Like I was so bored. And that doesn't normally happen with me with classic horror. Usually I can go straight through. I think I binged like 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies in one go because I was able to.
When did the original one come out? Because I know
I think it was the 70s, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
Original Nightmare or original Poltergeist?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist was 1982.
Oh, wow.
82.
82.
I haven't seen the original yet, just the remake. But maybe I need to check up.
40 years ago?
I am still worse. But when I was like watching it, I ran out of the room. And this was a few years ago.
Love it.
The first film horror that I watched was The Woman in Black. And that traumatized me. I was 11 going on 12 at the time, and I was traumatized.
Have any of you seen the movie Cat's Eye?
No?
I've heard of it. I think I've heard
Yeah,
of it.
it's based off Stephen King. Don't watch it.
Don't.
Watch it. It's not even horror, but don't watch it.
Don't.
I still have nightmares about that. It wasn't even horror, and
Oh dear. No, Stephen King has a way.
Yeah.
Like his
I
novels.
am in the middle of reading a great book by him right now.
Ooh.
I haven't finished yet.
Which one?
11/22/6. Oh my god.
11/22/63. That one.
Yeah, I think that's I was like, wait, I am a bad history nerd. What year was the 63.
Yeah.
I'm a bad history nerd.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, 11/22/63. I'm about halfway through it. And it's great
man.
so far.
Yeah, some of the Stephen King films that I've seen, ooh, it's really dark, and I'm just like, whoa. Can't remember.
Me and my dad always watch The Last Stand when it's on. You know, the miniseries. Where like that woman sends dreams out as a warning.
Also the It miniseries, Tim Curry.
I tried watching that once and ran out, but now I love it. I love it.
I've been meaning to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I've watched the original first.
Yeah.
Same.
Because obviously Tim Curry is an absolute master at what he does.
Well.
Yeah, and I watched the miniseries before I saw the remake. And then I saw the remake and Bill Skarsgård scared the crap out of me.
Well, they look alike. Bill Skarsgård compared to Tim Curry at that age. But like, I think Tim Curry's Pennywise is creepy because like you get clowns from old carnivals that look,
clowns look exactly like he did in the movies, but they went more of a horror way with Bill Skarsgård. Still terrifying, but it was just a different way of doing it.
And it was right around the time in 2016 when it came out that the version of it that came out that I mean, at least in the United States, I don't know if this happened in the UK, but like, you know, the clown sightings.
The killer clowns.
Yeah, people dressing up as clowns, yeah.
Yeah, they did it every year too.
Every year at Whole Fair. Yeah,
I kept hoping I would see one in person.
Yeah, I was seeing all these videos of these supposed like killer clowns, and YouTubers I follow would be pranking their family with the killer clowns. And like it started happening over here as well, and they're putting threats into places. Like they're putting threats into schools and buildings, and I'm like, this is taking it a bit too far.
Way too far.
I mean, we have a fair every year, and that year there was clowns walking about.
Right? Yeah, it was crazy.
Then they tried to make a resurgence in 2018. Was it the killer clowns? They started coming back about a couple of years after, and I was like, oh come on, not this again.
But like, the only clown that ever scared me as a kid was Ronald McDonald.
He was a bit creepy, to be fair.
Yeah.
No,
but like at the fair when I was like in a pram, stroller as you call it in America, I remember the haunted house, well, fun house, whatever you call it, ghost train. There was always a clown dummy dangling off the house, and I hated it. I was screaming and crying.
Oh, bless you. No, Zombieland.
In 2016, there was
comedy horror.
Yeah,
there was a Twitter account, and it doesn't exist anymore. But I was in high school then, and there was a Twitter account that had like my school district's name on it, and then it was like that district's clowns or whatever. And it was every day there was a new one. It was like this is the place that the clown will show up today. And it never happened, but like there's somebody trying to scare, and then everybody in the comments would be like, "I'm not going to school today," and I was like, "They're not. They're just it's somebody trying to scare us."
Yeah,
I mean, that was such a weird time, though.
Nah, I remember seeing it all over the news, and I'm like, "What the heck?" Like, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I was like, "Are people stupid? Are they stupid?" Like one false move and that they could get seriously hurt if they do something like this.
Yeah. I mean, some of the videos were funny, but a lot of people did take it way too far.
Yeah. This was well before like all this happened. I was still in high school. My dad has a clown mask somewhere, and my mum, she took it to a caravan with her friends. Her friend is terrified of clowns, but they was taking it in turns, putting the mask on, running about the caravan, scaring people.
Love that.
Oh my god. The clowns and the masks remind me of dolls. Dolls. No. No. That's why I cannot.
I mean,
the Annabelle movies.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't do those. The trailer for that one scared me too much.
This is cute.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I'm like,
No.
God.
No. Get it away. Just any porcelain dolls are just creepy. I have learned.
That's not porcelain.
It looks like it.
I know, but that's like a cute one.
No, ever since the Annabelle movies, just no. No.
Yeah.
The fact that I used to work in a building for mascaring that had a room full of porcelain dolls and nobody would go in there. None of us wanted to go in. If we had to go in there to look for something, we'd poke our head through, shine the torch. If it was there, we'd be like, who's going to go in and get it? If not, it's like, right, it's not here, let's go.
Right.
We wouldn't go in because one of them had been brought in by a co-worker from a graveyard. And I'm like,
oh no. Oh no.
Exactly. I was like, no. And as soon as I learned that, I refused to go in there. I refused to go in there. I was like, no.
Disrespectful.
The place is already haunted. I was like, no, the place is already haunted. Why are we making it more haunted? Stop it.
But like after watching The Conjuring, my mum and sister thought it'd be fun to write "Miss Me" in crayon and hide it under my door. Yeah.
Because that's what the Annabelle doll does in the movie.
Oh.
No. That's not funny.
But I used to be afraid of Chucky as well.
Oh,
Not anymore.
Chucky's
but
fine. Chucky's fine.
I was a wuss. I used to be a big wuss. Or I'm still a wuss, but not as big. And my sister, she was only like 2 or 3. Got a Chucky doll for Christmas. And
oh my god.
Oh yeah, she shared a bed with me. What did she do? Put it face to face me as I go to sleep.
Oh.
So every time I woke up, I would go, but then at some point, I couldn't see it. I was like, So I was like moving my hand. Yeah, I found it, chucked it. So then I thought, oh shit, it's going to come after me.
It's like
I saw that movie when I was like 6.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember it at all. I don't remember what the plot was at all, but I saw that movie when I was 6. Because like, I was staying at a friend's house and the older like kids in the house were watching it there, and I was like, I'll watch too. No.
No, I've seen bits and pieces of the Chucky movies. I think the one that I've seen the most of, and it's probably one of, I don't know if it's the worst one, Seed of Chucky. It's really just like,
That's a funny one.
It's funny, but it's a bit meh. It's not the best one.
What's your name, kid? Shitface. It looks like.
But no, I need to watch.
If you ask me,
I need to watch the original Chucky. It's like a couple of times I've seen the remakes of movies before I've seen the originals.
You see, these aren't remakes; these are sequels.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like sometimes you see the remake before you see the original. It's like I saw the remake of Carrie before I saw the original.
Yeah.
There's a remake of Carrie? I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it was 2013. Chloe Grace Moretz was Carrie.
Oh.
And Julianne Moore was the mother.
Julianne Moore was brilliant as her mom. That was fantastic. And just seeing,
I'm gonna go as soon as we are off, I'm gonna go look at that.
Yeah, and the parallels between the two, like just seeing the differences, it was like, whoa. But both really, really good movies. Like Nightmare on Elm Street remake, not gonna go there because you can't beat the original.
The mask was just atrocious.
Like, I've seen clips and the mask is just
horrible.
Oh my god. Okay, let's stray away from horror movies for a bit because we've talked about horror movies for ages and ages. Other films, oh god, like action, comedy. I'm a
fantasy. Labyrinth. I love Labyrinth.
This isn't really a genre, but my favorite type of movie to watch is a plot twist movie.
Yes. I love
plot twists. Are my favorite. That's why The Sixth Sense is my favorite movie.
Yes, and Seven.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, 7.
I mean, there was a big plot twist in the Twilight films.
Oh,
yeah. Not a massive Not really into Twilight.
Well, I'm not, but when they're on, I watch them. Not my favourite type of film.
Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan is notorious for putting a plot twist in.
Yeah.
He is notorious for putting a plot twist. It's like, it's almost expected at the end, at some point in the movie, whether it be at the start, the middle, the end, you know a plot twist is coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can be like, I'm watching a film and I'm like, something's up with that guy, or something's not right here. It's like, I don't trust you.
One of the biggest plot twists in history, though, Star Wars. Like, no one was seeing that coming.
Yeah, because they released it in a different order, didn't they? They put the ones where it's already, Darth Vader was already established, and then they went back. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, like, no one saw it coming that Darth Vader was Luke's father.
No.
Yeah.
Marvel. I'm just going to say Marvel, because they love to mess with our emotions. They love to make us laugh. They love to make us cry. And they make us sit through 10 minutes of credits every single time. And it's got so bad that now every time I watch a Marvel movie, whoever I'm with, I'm like, we are staying to the end of the credits. Because there's nearly always something. Nearly always.
The last Marvel film I went to see in cinema was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Nice. Last one I saw was Spider-Man No Way Home. Opening night.
Still not seen that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, probably about spoilers.
I'm not going to
The new Batman movie that just came out, is that Marvel or is that something else?
DC.
That's
DC. Okay. I don't know anything about that.
No, that's all right, yeah. It can get confusing because it's like two massive superhero genres.
Right, yeah.
And with the way Marvel's going.
I don't even like superhero movies, but I saw the Batman and it was good.
Was it good? Yeah,
it was great. Because a friend took me to see it, and he told me, like, you don't have to like superhero movies to like this movie. Yeah. Because like you can watch it while like imagining, it's not about superheroes, and like it'll still have the same effect. Yeah. And it was great. It was a good movie.
That's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, because it's not a superhero movie in general. You can watch them without understanding the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe. But if you're going to watch
standalone film,
if you're going to watch something like Infinity War or Endgame, you're going to need to know the backstory.
Sure. Yeah.
Black Panther's another one. You don't really need to know the backstory to watch that one, and that was really good. That was one of the first MCU movies I saw in the cinema.
I still need to see that one.
It is so good. Like, it's the first one I saw in the cinema, MCU was, and then after that, me and my friend went to see every single MCU movie after that in the cinema, and we got to see Infinity War on opening night. We got the last 2 seats in the screening.
Love that.
Yeah, we didn't pre-book. We were like, are we going to get in? Are we not? And we were like, have you got any available for this one? And they're like, yeah, we got 2. It's like, we'll take them.
Yeah, no, you gotta snatch those up, definitely. Yeah,
I always love it in cinemas when the theatre is fully packed.
Like we were saying about concerts, the community, atmosphere. Atmosphere, exactly. Exactly.
I was bowled over in the Spider-Man No Way Home, like all the way there throughout the complex. I was like, I'm plugging my ears just in case, because someone might be an absolute douche and try and spoil it, because it's going to happen. Opening night, people are going to be like, oh my god, blah 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 blah, and if you walk past at the wrong time, you can hear this, and it's like, oh. So I plugged my ears until I sat down. And just seeing everyone's reactions to things happening, people showing up, like massive moments happening in the movie. It was just insanity. Like the massive uproarious cheers in some of the moments was just incredible. And I've never heard it in a UK cinema. It's always the massive reactions I've seen from US cinemas. I've never seen it over here. So it was really nice to see it in a UK cinema.
Love that.
It's so good. That's why I've missed going to the cinema, because they've been shut for so long.
I really think that like movies, any movie, whether it's a drama movie or a comedy or anything like that, because obviously there's at least one funny line in every single movie. Like, I think that movies are funnier when you watch them with at least one other person.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's something about the psychology of being with other people,
Yeah, because when one of you starts laughing, everyone starts laughing.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just happier.
And it's the same thing with tearjerkers.
Oh, yeah. When one person goes, everybody goes.
Everybody.
If my mom starts crying, I'll start crying.
Oh my God.
9 times out, but sometimes when I've been on my own watching TV shows and something really sad has happened, I've just started bawling, sitting on my own, just watching the show, and I'm like, the lip starts going and the tears, I can feel them, and then it gets worse, and I just start crying my eyes out.
Tearjerkers are my other favorite type. Besides plot twists, tearjerker movies are my other favorites.
Beaches.
Oh my God, Beaches is such
Oh my God.
Finding Neverland. Finding Neverland.
P.S. I Love You. This was a Gerard Butler film. Literally within the first 10 minutes, it was like, boom, there's the tear-jerking moment, and you're like, give us a chance to get
watch the movie.
For God's sake. It's like building up this lovely thing, and then bam, there you go. Now you got to deal with this, and it's like,
I think it's funny. Jeffrey D. Morgan and Gerard Butler both had Katherine Heigl and Hilary Swank.
Yeah, JDM. Oh, yeah, he's been in some really good movies and TV. Yeah, but tearjerkers every single time I watch some of like Marley and Me. Every time I watch that movie, I cry every time.
Yeah.
Like, even though you know what's coming, every single time, I just start crying.
Have you seen Miss You Already?
No.
Toni Collette and Drew Barrymore. Oh God, it's brilliant.
Oh, Toni Collette is brilliant.
Yeah.
Toni Collette, who was in The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense. I've got to say, I need to rewatch The Sixth Sense because I haven't seen it for so long.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But it's
That's
so
like
good.
when Haley Joel goes on about his grandma and his mum's all teary because
Oh
at
no!
the
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah, The Fault in Our Stars. I cry every time.
Oh yeah. Oh, how could I forget that? Oh.
10 Things I Hate About You. That's not much for tearjerker, but Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles.
Heath Ledger. My God, that man is such a good actor. His performance of the Joker. Wow. Just wow.
Have you seen The War Horse?
Oh, don't. I've heard about it and I don't want to watch it because I know I'll cry my eyes out.
I went to cinema with my friends and all. We was like in high school, teenagers, and we was just sobbing our hearts out.
Oh. Should we move away from the tearjerkers before we actually start crying? Let's go into comedies. One of my
Goonies.
I was going to say Monty Python.
Oh, cool. I don't really watch a lot of comedies.
No, Monty
Sister
Python.
Act, I love that.
Oh, Sister Act. I literally just watched.
My dad is in that movie.
Oh my God, yeah, he is. He's the cop, isn't he?
Yeah, I just watched it with him like 3 nights ago.
I just watched 1 and 2 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the cop in the first one, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was visiting me. We watched it together like 3 nights ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How did you? Oh my gosh. But no, those 2 movies are absolutely hilarious. And apparently there's a third one.
There's quite Sister Act.
Yeah, there's rumours of a third one, potentially.
Yeah, possibly, but most of the nuns that was in it have died. What, Mary,
Patrick, Mary Robert.
No, the actress Mary Wicks, yeah, she was the old nun, one of the 3 friends. Yeah.
Maggie Smith could still come back as Mother Superior.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she would definitely.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Yeah. To see her come back as Mother Superior would be absolutely fantastic. And Whoopi Goldberg, obviously, because it's Whoopi Goldberg. Bit of a tangent, but seeing Whoopi Goldberg back as Guinan in Star Trek was just, amazing. But no. Yeah. Yes.
Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, don't. That's another one. That's another tearjerker.
I haven't finished it. I watched it. Okay, so I watched Ghost. That's the one we're talking about, right? Yeah, Ghost. Yeah. I watched that one. I didn't finish it. I was watching it when I was like 14. I'm 20 now. That's to give you some distance, some like reference of time distance. I was watching it when I was 14, and like I got about halfway through, and the TV started buffering, and and I was like, I'll just turn the TV off and watch, see if it'll work tomorrow. And now 6 years later, I still haven't finished it.
Oh,
so
it's a tearjerker. I'll tell you that. It's
I have it on DVD, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, I was just
I'm gonna put that on my list so I remember to watch it again, because I haven't thought about that in a while.
Yeah, it is another
Jumping Jack Flash. That's a good Whoopi Goldberg film.
Yeah, comedy.
Have you seen it? Jumping Jack Flash.
No.
She's in a telephone box, Whoopi Goldberg, and I think it's a truck or something, and it somehow gets the box, and it's driving along with her in it, and you hear her say, "I'm a little black woman in a telephone box."
Oh, dear. No, comedy movies that I always go back to, I always turn to Monty Python, and they're a British comedy group, and they're absolutely hilarious. Like, the movies that they made back in the day, it would not fly today. Like, some of the jokes, it would just, if they tried to make it now, not gonna happen.
Like some of the old films they show today, Goonies, Monty Python, on the read-ups it says outdated humour that may offend.
Yeah. It's like, oh, come on.
That's the point of it. Come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I may have a different opinion than that, but that's okay. We can have differing opinions. It's all good.
Of course.
Yeah. I think it's personally and it's totally fine, if you disagree, it's all good. I personally think it's, good to acknowledge, that I don't think we should, shove old movies away and say that, we shouldn't ever see them again. But I think we should acknowledge things that, weren't as well thought out as they would be today, and acknowledge that, it was wrong then, but we're acknowledging it as we see it. And that's just what I think.
No, I totally agree, yeah. Because obviously some people may not be as easily offended as others. So I'll use Monty Python as an example because it's the first one that I can think of. Some people will be offended by some of the things in their movies, but some people won't be. It's like when Monty Python's Life of Brian first came out, they tried to ban it in so many countries because of the context, because it was basically taking the mick out of Christianity.
Which one was it where they baked a kitty pie when they didn't bake it? But it's one of the Monty Pythons, I know that.
Yeah, but no. Classic comedy.
Meaning of life, I have that. I mean,
yeah, the meaning of life's another good one.
The sex ed, what John Cleese's character and his wife is just screwing in front of the kids.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly nowadays at all.
No, and the funny thing is, his wife on that is Patricia Quinn.
Pat Quinn, oh my God, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, but no. That's a lot. We've covered a lot of movies all my life. And I feel like there's so many films out there. You think you've seen all of them, and then you find one gem that you haven't seen yet, and you're like, how did I not know about this before? It's like my movie list at the minute is about 50 items long. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got a movie list like that. Just like, I need to watch this, I need to watch this, I need to watch this. Oh, I'm going to have to rewatch that one now.
Me and my mum's watching Cruella next week, finally.
Nice. I still haven't seen that one. The Emma Stone one.
Yeah. I mean, she were top Glenn Close or Victoria Smith, but it'll be interesting to see how she brought the character.
Yeah, her take on it. Yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to think what films I haven't seen. Because when you try and think of ones, oh no, when people say, oh, have you seen this? It's like, oh no, I haven't got around to it. You have to think. It's like, have I seen this one? No. Can anyone think of any other movies that were really
that we've not seen, or
that are really good, or recommendations, things like that?
Have you seen Girls Trip? Queen Latifah. Oh God, it's brilliant.
No, I don't think so.
It's Queen Latifah, not Regina King. I forgot the name. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Couple of others.
Tiffany Haddish. It's a good film.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Asians, that's funny.
Oh, The Hangover. The Hangover trilogy. That never fails to make me laugh.
Did Caesar really live here?
No, that was funny. The Hangover trilogy is kind of like a group of lads. Like the first film's the best one. It's basically a group of lads on a stag do, and then the stag goes missing, and it's a massive. The whole film is them trying to find their friend before his wedding, essentially. So it's kind of like time crunch. You've got to find him. The wedding's in like 48 hours. We need to find him.
Those storylines are great.
And it's just absolutely hilarious. The amount of things they get themselves into while trying to find their friend. I'm not going to spoil the ending because it's just absolutely comedy gold. When it's like, oh, we were so dumb the whole time.
I think one film series that will make you laugh every time. It's not really a film, but Jackass.
Yeah, that's another funny one.
Yeah.
Isn't that Nicolas Cage?
Jackass? No, I'm on about Johnny Knoxville.
That's Kick-Ass. That Kick-Ass is Nick Frost. Oh no! What am I saying? My brain.
I think this episode should be called Jackass, not Kick-Ass.
Anyway. Oh god. TV. What was about movies? TV.
TV. I have a lot.
Same.
Huh?
Like TV shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a few Marvel shows, a few DC, horror, again, massively eclectic taste in shows. Comedy, lifestyle, the works.
See, I love a few classics like Golden Girls, Home Improvement.
Okay, let's move on to TV shows.
Let's do it.
Oh, yes.
See, I like the classics like Golden Girls and Home Improvement.
Golden Girls.
They're great. Yeah,
I still need to watch Golden Girls. Don't shoot me. Don't kill me for this. I haven't seen Golden Girls.
Me neither.
Okay. I'm not the only one. Okay. For me, my TV shows are more like Marvel, DC based. Well, mainly DC.
I like those as well.
Like DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, those sorts of shows, and also horror ones like The Strain. That was a really good one.
I like fantasy ones as well. Well, this one isn't fantasy much, but True Blood. I love that show. Once Upon a Time.
Yeah. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. Supernatural, Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And on Disney Plus as well, there's going to be a TV mini-series of Willow, and it has Warwick Davis in it, who was in the film as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
Most of the TV shows I like have been off the air for like many years. Well, not many years, but a few years. I'm not really watching anything right now that's on right now.
Yeah, some of the shows I watch are no longer on the air. Like The Strain finished a while ago. That was a horror type series of like vampiric creatures taking over the earth slowly, which was interesting concept. And Arrow finished 3 or 4 years ago now, and I was just like, is it really?
Vampire Diaries.
Buffy. I've been off the air for a while now.
I liked Switched at Birth. I liked Pretty Little Liars, both freeform TV shows. Those were good.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah. I haven't seen that properly. I've watched another episode with my sister, but I haven't seen it properly. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I love that show.
Yeah. What else? TV. Flash.
Kenan and Kel. Drake and Josh. I love the classics.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have this. This is gonna sound a little weird, but you know what? That's fine. I've been rewatching Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my god,
Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making title sequence.
Yeah, I've been rewatching all the episodes in order on Disney Plus.
I mean, I was rewatching.
I haven't seen it since I was like 9. It's actually like it's really good.
Yeah.
It's always nice to go back to some of those series from your childhood, like childhood nostalgia.
Yes.
Looney Tunes. I used to watch that religiously. Scooby-Doo. I watched that religiously when I was a kid. Wacky Races. Again, watched it all the time. And this is going to make me sound really old when I say this. Pinky and the Brain. This is going to make me sound... Narf. Literally. Because like a lot of the shows I grew up on were some of the TV shows that kids like from a few years ago were watching. Like it was all reruns. So when they knew what I was watching, I was like, they were like, okay, impressed. And then all my other friends were like, why are you watching that? And I'm like, because it's good. It's a good show.
I like Disney's House of Mouse. Please tell me you've seen that.
Sorry. Oh.
You haven't seen House of Mouse?
No, I'm sorry.
Mickey Mouse are having a nightclub and literally all Disney characters are there.
No, sorry.
I'm not gonna feel old. I'm only, what, 2-3 years older?
Don't.
Well,
Don't. Please don't. Grey's Anatomy.
yes.
I saw the first episode of that.
Yeah, I'm on like season 10.
Seen them all.
Wait, did any of you watch Squid Game?
Yes.
I've only seen the first episode. I'm gonna watch the rest. I promise. I'll watch the rest.
I've seen the first episode as well because obviously when you get into it, it's a lot, and then a new show comes in, and you're like, oh, I'm watching that now because the Netflix series All of Us Are Dead that came out, and I've watched 7 episodes of it, and I'm just like invested because as soon as it started, I was like. The first episode, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then it was like 30 seconds in, and you're like, oh, we're going straight into the action then, are we? And I was like,
Have you seen Sweet Tooth?
No.
Oh, it's a good film. It's a good show. I'm just trying to think of different shows. Doctor Who. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Doctor Who.
The one episode I've got to mention on the trauma one, Megan.
Which
the
one?
Scarecrow episode. Oh.
Family of Blood. That terrified me.
I mean, the only scarecrows that don't creep me out is one of Wizard of Oz. That is like the only scarecrow I like.
Yeah.
Also,
Doctor Who.
In Hell, you know, when I first watched Conjuring, and you know when the witch's legs are dangling, my mum would sing Dingle Dangle Scarecrow, so...
That's just funny. I'm sorry, that's funny.
It is funny, yeah, but it's...
TV show-wise, Star Trek. Just blanket, Star Trek, fabulous.
Dexter. I haven't seen the earlier seasons, but...
Dexter. I need to rewatch it.
I'm trying to remember what else have I seen.
Stranger Things?
First episode. There's so many things that I've just watched the first episode of, and then I just put them on my to-do list.
Yeah, I've seen one episode of Stranger Things, but I'm trying to catch up because obviously season 4 is coming out, and Robert Englund is in it. So
now we know why you want to watch it.
Freddy Krueger's in it, and obviously because when I worked with him at a con, he was telling a lot of people to keep an eye out on season 4. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to catch up so I understand what's going on. So if I do spot you and you're important to the plot, I can be like, Lucifer.
Yeah, I've finished that. I was crying nearly.
I need to watch it. It's on my list. I've got my Netflix list up here, and I'm just going through it to be like, what TV shows?
Chicago Fire.
No, haven't seen that one.
That's one of
that's one of the things that's almost connected to Grey's, isn't it?
No. You're thinking of Station 19.
Nah.
Station 19 and Private Practice.
Yeah. Just looking, literally.
Mandalorian.
I haven't seen it yet. I need to watch The Mandalorian. I need to watch it.
I'm racking my brain because I know I've seen more shows than just Switched at Birth and Pretty Little Liars. But I'm trying, what else have I? Oh, they rebooted iCarly for adults.
I need to see that. They haven't aired it in UK yet, but it looks so good. Yeah,
they rebooted it for adults, so it's a very adult show now, and it is fabulous.
Right, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that when it comes to the UK.
Yeah. Fabulous. I didn't know that if they could do it, but they did really well.
Yeah, it takes a year or two to get from the US to UK, because I remember
Unfortunately.
when I was in Vegas, we was watching iCarly Goes to the Tokyo one, and it wasn't until like 5 years later it came to the UK.
It's fascinating how that works.
There was a Netflix original series called Ratched.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Some of it.
I've seen it all.
Yes, it's based off One Flew from the Cuckoo's Nest.
God, it is so good. Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, because in the original with Jack Nicholson.
I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I love that movie.
Yeah, because I think it's funny.
List.
Has Jack Nicholson in it, Danny DeVito, and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh.
3 Batman villains.
3
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
3 icons.
In Christopher Lloyd the Riddler, Danny DeVito's Penguin, and Jack Nicholson's the Joker.
Oh my God, I forgot Danny DeVito was Penguin. Great Scott! Back to the Future. That's one I didn't mention earlier. Bloody hell. Like, it's so weird that when you start listing off things, you think, oh, wait, there's this, there's that, there's this.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus. I love that as well.
Bette Midler.
Yeah. I wanted to watch Ratched, but like I mean, I don't know if the plot like appeals to me like the before, but like, you know, I kind of want to see what they would do if they, you know, made it more towards when the movie takes place, you know. Because you know, I would kind of want to see. When I first heard of the show, I thought that that's what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the movie through her perspective. But I don't know. I want to see it because I like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but I don't know if I want to, you know, watch a whole bunch of seasons about something that's not, you know what I mean? I don't know if it would, you know, but like it's something I'm willing to try though. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's a standalone season because there's not been any more episodes since then. And I think it's, from what I remember, it's before the movie, and it kind of shows you what makes her go.
Her backstory.
It kind of shows you what makes her go cuckoo.
Yeah. So
the OA is another one. The OA is another Netflix series that I've watched one episode of, and I was meaning to go back to it, and I've never have. Resident Evil one, there was a season for that, and I'm like, I got halfway through and stopped watching, so I'm gonna have to go back to the start.
There's a Chucky TV series as well.
Is there?
One Tree Hill. Yeah. Please tell me you've seen One Tree Hill. Friday Night Lights?
No. Sorry. I love how the parents were just like, And I could just see you getting it even more like, what
Game of Thrones?
Oh, Game of Thrones, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I have Sarah Jane Adventures as well, you know, the Doctor Who spin-off.
My heart, I love that. Yeah, I did love Sarah Jane Adventures. Orange is the New Black, another Netflix original.
I've only seen a couple episodes of that.
I've only seen the first.
When I was in uni.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode.
First episode. I'm on what episode am I on? I'm on season 6 of season 7 or season 8.
Have you seen Touch with Kiefer Sutherland?
Nope.
Oh, it's pretty good.
All right. I think I'm going to be adding more shows to my list, and it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Yikes. Warehouse 13.
Yes. Have you seen the Christmas episode with the magic mistletoe?
Yeah, I'm still working my way through it because I think there was one that was on TV the other day, and it had Renee Auberjonois, it had Mark Sheppard, it had like 5 guest stars, and I was like, hang on a minute, you've got 3 Star Trek actors, you've got Captain Everett Delaware III over there, and I'm like, wait a minute, how many guest stars have this thing got?
You've seen Firefly?
That's another one I need to watch.
Well, I've only seen the pilot episode and the United episode.
Stargate, Fastgate, those 2, need to watch it.
I love Stargate.
Primeval, X-Files.
Grimm?
I've heard of Grimm. I've heard of it, not seen it.
I like Winnie the Pooh as well. I loved the Winnie the Pooh shows.
Cute.
Yeah. And I don't know if this counts. I could, because it's not, I mean, but like, I mean, most of the TV, like the, like, you know, nightly TV I watch is like late night TV shows. I don't know if that counts or not, but I really enjoy those. I love Stephen Colbert. He's like one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. A couple of the shows, I think these only aired in the UK, I think. But there was this one show from years ago. I don't know if you've seen this, Kate, and it's 50 Ways to Kill Your Mammy. It's this guy actually
I've heard of it.
Took his mom on all these different adventures to like across the USA, not literally trying to kill her. It was like a joke, but he was getting her to step outside her comfort zone and try more things. So I think he got her to do a skydive, shooting with a taser, do shark dives, basically loads of different adventurous things that she wouldn't have tried had she not done that. So basically got her to step outside her comfort zone. It was actually a really good show and really funny when she would have a go at him to be like, if you think I'm doing that, you got another thing coming. 10 minutes later, she's doing it.
Have you seen Miranda?
No.
I've heard of that, I think, if we're thinking of the same thing.
Miranda Hart, yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I mean, I've heard of that, but I haven't.
I've heard of it, haven't seen it. And another one that's similar to 50 Ways is Bradley and Barney Walsh Breaking Dad. So Bradley Walsh is like a TV personality over here. He does a lot of like hosting on quiz shows and things. And his son is a massive adrenaline junkie. So took his dad across the States, and I think they did a Europe tour as well, just doing all these different things. And it was really, like, again, Bradley's very much not very confident in some areas. So just seeing him come out of his shell and do things he never would have done was just amazing. And I'm just like, I want to do that now.
So I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie as well. So
yeah, same. I would happily do a skydive or a bungee jump, like
done one.
That.
I've done indoor skydiving before, not plain skydiving, but indoor.
Well, mine was charity, so I was strapped to someone, but
yeah,
I was definitely landing still, but it was brilliant.
Yeah, I've done that. Brilliant. That was fun. I don't know if I could do the plain one, but indoor skydiving was fun.
There is a centre near me that does indoor skydiving, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, tempting, because they also do shark dives, and I'm like, you really want to take my money?
Is that the Bear Grylls Centre?
Yeah, it's a adventure area, and it's like shark diving, snorkeling, indoor skydiving, escape rooms, the works. And
I'd love to swim with sharks, but we're also crossing into their territory, so
yeah. Oh, one more show that was from the UK. It was Gordon, Gino, and Fred. They're like three high-profile chefs in the country. Gordon Ramsay, Gino DeCampo.
Oh yes, I love Gordon Ramsay.
They do a show. It's absolutely hilarious. I think I'll try and find a link. But Gordon and Gino DeCampo is just hilarious. The three of them take an RV and they went around the USA for one, and then they went around like some of the more tropical areas. But the USA one was just hilarious because I think they did Vegas, they did San Francisco, and they did loads of different tourist things. But Gino being Gino just decides to muck about. I think they went to Texas as well. It was just absolutely hilarious. It was kind of a culinary journey, but it was also a mate's holiday. It was really funny.
Nice. I love Gordon Ramsay. I follow his TikTok. I used to follow his Twitter. I mean, I still follow his Twitter account, but he doesn't post the way he used to anymore. His TikToks are the greatest.
Literally, and his daughter Tilly, the one with the egg.
I love Tilly. Tilly's so like she's just like she's so out there. She's great.
Yeah, literally, and just I can rewatch the TikTok of her tricking Gordon with the egg in the water bottle. He's like.
The comments on and I love the one where she slaps them. That one's so good. Oh god, their relationship is just
fantastic. And I just hit myself too hard on the head there. Ouch.
Yeah. And the comment sections on those videos are just amazing. Like they're all like rest in peace.
It's like,
Because,
is she still alive? Is she
Right,
still
yeah,
breathing
like,
after that?
everyone's like the only person who could pull that on Gordon and still live.
Yeah, literally. I think Gino DeCampo could get away with it, but he would probably end up worse off if he did.
I completely forgot to mention this, but I watch a lot of MasterChef Junior.
Yes, MasterChef. I love MasterChef. Whether it's
I don't really watch the adult
Aussie
MasterChef. I like the kid MasterChef.
Yeah, and it's so different because in
it's so different.
In the adult, he's like, right, you beat this, beat that, and with the little kids, he's like, no, it's okay, don't worry.
Right.
He's really
those are my favorite.
like,
this is so salty that it won't keep the demons away from Sam and Dean's mom.
Blah 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 blah. But no, just seeing the differences. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We love Gordon Ramsay.
We love him. We love him. He's
so
fabulous.
Cocktails?
Yes.
No. I think we all love a good cocktail. I was going to do an old fashioned, but I'm just like, I do not want to be.
I'm being good. I'm not going to drink again now till we go to Telford. So
that's 2 weeks.
I made this last night. It's been sitting out all night.
Which cocktail is it?
It's a margarita.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember me and my two friends went to a gay bar seeing Rocky Horror screening, and all we was drinking all night was shots and fish bowls. So different cocktails. Oh, we was all wrecked. It was so funny though.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk at the end.
Fish bowls, I'm not going to go near because they're like massive. It's like an actual fish bowl full of cocktail. I'm more of a sweet cocktail person. I like a mojito.
Yes, me too. I like vodka cranberries. Those are great.
I do like a mojito.
Man, Anna was making woo-woos last weekend.
Ooh, woo-woos are nice.
Mango sunrises are great too.
Ooh, yeah.
I made a homemade pina colada. Basically, coconut rum and pineapple juice and some pineapples.
Pina coladas are a little bit too sweet for my liking. Considering pina colada was the most popular drink at the bar I used to work at. I had to make them all the time, so I kind of got sick of seeing them as well.
I have a pina colada video that I made on my TikTok.
Yeah, your TikTok is fabulous, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Brilliant. Love it.
I'm loving the knock knock. Who's there?
Oh,
the chicken.
God. That one went viral.
Yeah, literally.
It's got almost 1 million views.
Wow.
I woke up today and I was shocked. I was like,
oh my goodness.
I mean, it's funny, but it's not that funny.
I think it's because it was your dad's algorithm.
Yeah.
It must have landed on the right side of the algorithm.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's funny. It's not that funny though.
It is.
It's a little funny, not that funny though. Not almost 1 million views.
No, I remember seeing it and I was just laughing away to myself. It was so good.
It was their dad's face that made it funnier because he's like,
yeah, it was great. He's about to leave for the airport, and I was like, no, we have to make one more before you go.
More. Just
one more, especially because the Gimlet video that I made was this is not the best angle. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm tempted to make that myself, the drink myself, and see how it tastes.
A little too strong, but maybe that's because I didn't use enough lime juice. Because I was using a jigger. They're
really awkward to use sometimes.
I really like vodka. I love vodka with lemonade and lime cordial. That is so good.
Nice.
It's refreshing.
Yeah. A sex on the beach. Love a good sex on the beach. And a purple rain. Purple rain. Oh, zombie. That's the one cocktail I won't go near because it's got about one of every single spirit. And I'm just like, no. The amount of times I've made that.
I tried a Crown and Coke the other night. It was good.
Which one? Sorry.
Crown and Coke. I tried that. Crown and Coke. Crown Royal and Coke.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do like a whiskey and Coke, like a Jack Daniels and Coke or a rum and Coke.
Yeah, rum and Coke is great.
I'm more of a neat type of girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
I would choose whiskey if I was going to have like a straight, but not that often. It's got to be either like winding down or, do you know what I mean?
If it was Jack Daniels, I have it with Coke, but any other
There's only one alcohol that I can, and two actually, that I can handle straight, and that's beer and then cognac.
I mean, I was doing vodka shots with my cousin the other week.
Yeah, I can't handle vodka straight. I can't. I just can't.
No, I've made that mistake in tequila shots. I can have one tequila shot, but I'm just like, after that, I'm like, no more. That's it. One and done.
And the other year, my friend, we did vodka with cherry aid in a bowl. And she went, how much vodka do I put in? I went, I don't know. She put the whole bottle in.
Oh, no!
Tell me she put the whole bottle of cherry aid in.
The whole vodka.
That's what I mean. Did she put the whole cherry aid in to balance it?
I can't remember. It was a few years ago.
Oh, God.
It must have been a lot if I can't remember.
Oh, no! Oh, dear. Oh,
that is concerning.
That is bad. Oh, my God.
Right, I have like just
ex-bartender.
13 minutes, so.
Ex-bartender. That's bad.
I worked a really hectic bartending job last Saturday.
It's hectic.
I don't know if you were on but I started a bartending business. I'll post my link.
And we'll put it in the show notes.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. But yeah, I started a bartending small business because, like, I'm an actress and I want to, I want to bartend. I like bartending. It's fun. I think it's, I see it the same way as painting, you have all these different colors and you have a blank canvas and then you mix all the colors and it becomes a painting of an island or, a sky or something like that. It's the same with cocktails. You have all these ingredients to make something good to drink. So I think of it the same way as like art in a way. And so I've always, like, not always, but like for the past year have really wanted to bartend, but I am an actress and I need to set my own schedule,
Yeah.
So I need to, and so like I wanted to be able to go on an audition anytime I wanted to and all that. And so I really, trained under some people who knew what they were doing and, had done it in bars before, and I started my business this year.
Oh, fantastic.
So I do private parties here in New York.
That is amazing. Well done. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, so I worked a really hectic one last Saturday, and I made espresso martinis.
Oh,
I made dirty martinis. I made gimlets, gin gimlets.
I mean, Porn Star Martini, they're real nice.
Yeah. Say again?
Porn Star Martini.
Somebody was at the party brought that up.
Yeah, passion fruit. No.
Yeah. I need to make that, definitely.
I remember at a charity event that I set up a couple of years ago, and I went to the bartender, can I have an orgasm? Because there's a cocktail called an orgasm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my go-to is a Purple Rain. So good.
It depends what mood I'm in, because I just love any, really.
I make a great custom one with vodka, maraschino cherry juice from a maraschino cherry jar, and lemonade. And sometimes I'll do vodka, sometimes I'll do Hennessy, depending on what I feel like that day.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm feeling I want a cocktail now.
Yeah. I would drink this, but it's been sitting out all night.
Oh.
So, celebrity shout out?
Yeah. You go first, Caitlan.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
You go first.
Put me in the deep end. I will go with, what would I do? I'll go with Carol Burnett, because she is an icon, legend in musical theatre, in TV. So Carol Burnett. Miss Hannigan.
Yes, she is a queen. And it's sort of keeping with the theme there, Tim Curry, because he starred alongside Carol Burnett in Annie, and he was also...
They look alike, though, if you think about it. His character in Rocky Horror looks like Carol Burnett.
But yeah, they honestly, Tim Curry is just an absolute mastermind. He is fantastic. So yeah, he is my shout out for this week. We love Tim Curry. Yeah.
Do you want to do a shout out, Madeline?
I don't know. What does it entail? What do I have to do?
It's kind of like every week we just pick a celebrity or someone that we really like, admire, like enjoy their work, and we just give them a shout out.
Easy, Richard Gere.
Oh my god.
That's my husband.
Yes, Richard Gere.
That's my husband, along with every other woman in America's husband.
I can't even think about Richard Gere. Oh my god, he is amazing. I
He's
totally
my
agree
favorite
with you.
actor.
He's amazing.
Well, he's
Right, Wayward.
he's great.
He's fabulous.
Yes.
Good, nice choice. Nice choice. Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So that's us for this week, I think, Wayward Prodigies.
Yes, thank you so much, Madeline,
Yeah.
for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure to have
Thank
you.
you. So,
And we'll-
thank you so much for having me.
No,
We'll
brilliant.
definitely have you back on to have a bit of music.
Yes.
Yep.
I will
the-
tune my guitar and ukulele next time.
Yay! All the links, socials, any links will be in the show notes, so you can check everything out. So for now, that is the Empress of Hell
And the Princess of Hell.
signing
and
off.
Madeline.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.